Welcome to Memoirs of a Twisted Mind. I'm your host, A.D. Stanley. Today is a special one. It's a bonus that you could say. Um, this is the holiday episode. See? Red, white, and blue. Very festive. A lot of people who know me know I don't celebrate that day for that reason. And this is not a dig at any of our patriotic people. This is a big milestone. Big milestone. I have no ill will towards the patriots, the freedoms, and all that stuff. Hey, I'm glad that we have it, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be here doing this. But I just look at the 4th of my purge day, where I can set fireworks off and all that stuff and actually get out my system for the year. So the 4th to me is just a purge day for me of going, I can set things on fire and not get in trouble for it. Fireworks. Nothing else. Just fireworks. That is it. Responsible fireworks. Okay? So I don't need this to be, oh, well, you're it. No, fireworks. But with that being said, what day I do celebrate? Come on, my black people. We got 3. Well, technically 4, but 3. And the reason for that is because we have Juneteenth. Excuse me. We have Juneteenth. Juneteenth is an amazing day. June 19th, if nobody knows what that is, that's when the last enslaved black people were actually free in Texas. Beautiful day. But the day I really celebrate is actually December 6th. December 6th is because that's when the 13th Amendment was actually ratified, which means that it was actually in place. And it's kind of messed up because, like, Juneteenth was the final date of everything coming together, because it was June 19th, 1866. But it started going into place with the Emancipation Proclamation. Yeah, this is a big word episode. Hopefully my accent can actually not do. The reason for that is because January 1st, 1863, it was declared that Emancipation Proclamation was actually declared that all persons held as slaves within rebellious states are and henceforth set free. It was a 3-year process, man, and that's when everything, and it was Abraham Lincoln that actually did that for African Americans, or as I call myself, Black Americans, where in everything started getting put in play. 1864, things start coming together. They start coming up with how the amendment is going by the Constitution, all this stuff. It was a beautiful thing, because the 13th Amendment was actually passed January 31st, 1865. And the 13th Amendment is basically neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for a crime wherefrom the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. Sorry. So yeah, that's the holiday. Like, that's the day that means a lot to me. It's them dates. Them dates. January 1st, 1863. January 31st, 1865. And then the most important one to me, December 6th, 1865. Yes, I do celebrate Juneteenth because that actually is a big milestone because that was the very end. But me being a Northern, that's the day I celebrate. That's the day that means a lot for me. Why? Because that showed that we are actually created equal. That we can enjoy the 4th of July like everybody else. It was a long time coming. About 90 years. From 1776 to June 19th, 1866. It's a beautiful thing. This has been Memoirs of a Twisted Mind. I have been your host, Eddie Stanley. And happy holidays to everybody that goes. Because it's awesome. And the question I have is, what are you doing different today?